Hey y'all, I'm Lynn Howard. Today, we're going to talk about shit they don't tell you when you become a writer. If this is your first time here, I'm Lynn Howard. I'm a paranormal romance author and creative entrepreneur, meaning I work all the time and wear a whole lot of hats. Just a reminder, A Shift in Priority is still available for pre-order. The release date is September 25th, and I'm getting so excited because time is getting closer. If you're interested in joining my ARC team, I will put the link below for the Facebook page for my street team. Love to see you guys over there. One of the things they don't tell you, number one, some readers aren't going to like your work. There are books, multi-billion-dollar selling books that have been turned into movies that I didn't like. That's okay. There are books that I absolutely adore and have currently sitting on my shelves that got 1-star reviews. It's okay. Not everybody is going to like everything. It's not a personal attack. They just not their cup of tea. Number two, procrastination won't get your book published. Now, I am an indie. I am a self-published author, but I still have to write the book. Now, I kind of took last week off as a vacation, and I finally finished my bathroom and my bedroom. That could be considered procrastination, but it's the first vacation I've taken off from writing other than when I was grieving the loss of my Shiloh girl. Story is right here. But no, procrastination will not finish your book. Yeah, the memes are cute. Yeah, it's kind of cute to be like, oh yeah, my character won't let me finish my book. My character's not talking to me. There are times where even I have said, my characters aren't talking to me. That is my way of not procrastinating, but coming into a block. And usually it's because I've plotted it wrong. Maybe I didn't fully flesh out a character. Maybe I didn't fully flesh out the scene. That is not procrastination. Procrastination is, I don't feel like writing today. I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z. You can't write just because you feel like writing. If you want this to be your career and not just a hobby, you have to sit down and write almost every day. There's a lot of schools of thought on that. I know I'm in a minority, but I believe in writing 5 to 6 days a week. That is how I write best, is by keeping my routine. It helps me. Number three, and a hard one, your first book is more likely going to suck. I'm not talking about these great debut novels that were picked up by Penguin or Simon & Schuster. And by the way, that's not usually their first draft. These people have had beta readers read through it. They've had it edited. What I'm saying is the first time you sit down to write a book, ever, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. It's going to be full of cliches. It's going to be derivative. It's going to just have so many mistakes. And that's okay. We've all done it. But that just means you have room for improvement. We all improve. The more books we write, the better we get, obviously. Just like with any other craft or skill, the more you do something, the better you get at it. Keep working at it. Keep studying the craft. Keep reading books, whether in your genre that you write or otherwise. Find your own voice and go from there. Number four, this sucks, but you're probably not going to get a movie or a TV show deal. It's very rare that that happens. I know we all see The Hunger Games and 50 Shades and Twilight and things like that, but it's very rare. Think back to how many movies you've seen that are based on books. Then think about how many books are out there. There are millions of authors out there, billions of books. Obviously, we can't all get movie deals. Personally, there's quite a few that I'd love to see turned into movies instead of some of the crap we've seen put out lately, but it's a rarity. So if your idea of success is based solely on a movie deal, I don't want to be the one to break your heart, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm not saying it won't or can't, but it's probably not. Think of your level of success more on when you get to a certain sales point, or when you become able to live off of your income you're making from your books. Keep that level somewhere more realistic. Sorry, I hate to be the one to burst your bubble. Number five goes along with that one. You're more than likely not going to become a household name. We can't all be a Stephen King. We can't all be a J.K. Rowling. There's just too many authors out there and too many books out there. More than likely you won't become a household name, but that's okay. Think of it this way. Do you want to not be able to go to the grocery store without being hounded by people? I know I don't want to go to a restaurant and sit down to eat and have people coming over and handing me manuscripts. There's actually a story, don't know if it's true, I've never spoken to her directly, that J.R. Ward was at maybe a book signing convention, and she had used the restroom and people were handing their manuscripts under the bathroom stalls. I don't want to do that. I kind of like my anonymity. But you're probably, more than likely, going to develop a fan base as long as you keep working, as long as you keep putting books out, and as long as you keep marketing yourself. Number 6, another one that sucks. Your friends and family probably won't read your book. I'm trying to think, I've only had a couple friends who have actually bought and read my books. People that have read my books in the past became my friends later, but my mom has never read a single book, my husband's never read a single book, my sister's never read a single book. More than likely, they're not going to read your work. A lot of times I'm told because when they're reading the book, they hear my voice, and so it's hard for them to get into the story, or especially the sex scenes. My mom doesn't want to read the sex scenes. But if you're waiting for your friends and family to give you all 5-star reviews, it's more than likely not going to happen, and that's okay. Whether they support your career or not doesn't mean they have to read your books. My family is very supportive of what I do, but they haven't read my books. They know what I do during the day. My mom has already called, you getting ready to make your video? Yes, I am. But she's never read a single book, and that's okay. Number 7, it takes a long time to make a livable income. I have been doing this since 2009 or 2011. I can't actually remember. Before I do these videos, I need to look it up. I was not a full-time author, and I did not market full-time. I only did like Facebook posts every once in a while. Hey guys, by the way, this book's out there. If you want to make a livable income, even minimum wage income, it takes a lot of work. It's very, very rare for one of your books to hit the pan and explode because the stars and the moons aligned. You have to keep working. You cannot procrastinate. You have to keep writing and putting books out, period. And you have to keep marketing, which is not fun. I know it's not fun. I hate doing it. But if you want this to be your job and not a hobby, you have to work. You have to put in the work. It will take a long time to make a livable income being a writer. And number 8, and this is the one that creatives hate, writing is a business. If you want to make a livable income, you have to treat it as a business. You have to become a company in and of yourself. You have to treat your writing as you would any other job. You have to sit down at a certain time. You have to look at your marketing the way you would if you owned another business, another company. Treat it exactly the same. Become a brand, just like you would if you were the famous shoe company or the famous ship company. And we all know them by their brands. You need to treat yourself in your writing like a business. Creative people want to just create. I get that. I'm one of them. But you can't go anywhere with your writing if you don't take it more professionally. In case you've ever wondered why I'm so close, I can't actually see more than about 5 feet from myself. So to see my little finder to see if I'm in focus, I have to get close. All right, guys, until next time, bye.